Have you ever finished a ride feeling more clear-headed than when you started? That's not just fresh air. It's your brain undergoing a complete neurological transformation. While everyone sees the bike, the gear, and the road, they're missing what's happening inside your helmet. Your mind is getting the most effective therapy session imaginable, and today we're breaking down exactly how it works, from stress hormones to neural pathways. Let's talk about stress, that constant background noise of modern life that pumps cortisol through your system. Sustained high cortisol levels wreck your health, leading to anxiety, sleep problems, and even heart issues. But here's where riding changes everything. A groundbreaking UCLA study measured riders' hormone levels before and after just 20 minutes on a bike. The results were stunning. Biological markers of stress dropped by 28%. That's like hitting a reset button for your nervous system. Here's why it works so effectively. When you're riding, you can't be anywhere but the present moment. You're forced to focus completely on what's happening right now. The road, the traffic, your controls. This immediate demand for attention stops the stress cycle dead in its tracks. Your brain responds by releasing a powerful cocktail of neurochemicals. Endorphins act as natural painkillers, while adrenaline gives you that alert, energized feeling. It's mobile therapy that beats sitting in an office. You're actively engaging with your environment rather than just talking about your problems. This brings us to one of the most powerful mental states you can experience: flow. Psychologists describe flow as being completely absorbed in an activity where time seems to disappear. You're fully present, completely focused, and operating at your peak performance level. Now compare this to driving a car. In a car, you're passive. You can check your phone, adjust the radio, let your mind wander to work problems or personal issues. On a motorcycle, that's not an option. Your brain must be 100% engaged just to stay safe. Think about everything you're processing simultaneously: the lean angle through a curve, the wind direction and speed, the texture of the pavement beneath you, the movement patterns of every vehicle around you. Your brain is taking in this massive stream of sensory data and making split-second decisions. This intense focus has a remarkable side effect. It silences all the mental chatter. Those work stresses, personal worries, anxieties about the future, they simply fade into the background because your brain doesn't have the processing capacity for them. All that exists is you, your machine, and the present moment. This isn't passive meditation where you try to empty your mind. This is active meditation where your mind becomes so fully occupied with the task at hand that everything else naturally falls away. It's a mental cleanse that leaves you refreshed and recentered. What's incredible is that this mental engagement isn't just therapeutic. It's actually making your brain smarter and more resilient. Think of every ride as a full-body workout for your cognitive functions. Consider what happens when you approach a curve. Your brain makes dozens of calculations in milliseconds. The right speed, the perfect lean angle, the optimal line through the turn, the exact breaking point. This isn't conscious thought. It's your brain processing complex spatial and physical relationships at lightning speed. The University of Tokyo conducted a study that revealed something remarkable. Middle-aged men who rode motorcycles regularly showed significantly higher levels of cognitive function compared to non-riders. Their memory recall was better, their spatial reasoning skills were sharper, and their problem-solving abilities were noticeably improved. Here's why this happens. Riding promotes the creation of new neural pathways between different regions of your brain. The motor cortex, visual processing centers, and decision-making areas all have to communicate more efficiently. This enhanced connectivity doesn't just help you ride better, it makes your brain more agile in all areas of life. Every time you ride, you're essentially doing cognitive cross-training. You're strengthening your brain's ability to process multiple streams of information simultaneously, make rapid decisions under pressure, and adapt to changing conditions. This mental resilience becomes your default setting, not just on the bike, but in your daily life as well. The beautiful part is that this isn't some abstract benefit. It's measurable protection against cognitive decline. You're literally building a more robust, more connected brain that's better equipped to handle the challenges of aging. Your motorcycle isn't just transportation, it's the most engaging brain training equipment you'll ever own. But beyond the measurable science, there's something deeper happening that touches the soul. When you're on a motorcycle, you're not just experiencing biochemical changes. You're tapping into something fundamental about human nature, the need for genuine freedom and self-determination. Think about the difference between being a driver and being a rider. In a car, you're essentially a passenger in a climate-controlled box, separated from the world by glass and steel. You're following predetermined routes, often stuck in traffic, completely passive in your environment. On a motorcycle, you're making active choices every second. You decide your line through a curve, you feel the temperature changes, you smell the fields or the rain or the ocean air. This direct, unfiltered connection with your environment creates a profound sense of being truly alive and present in the world. You're not observing life through a window. You're participating in it completely. The wind isn't an inconvenience, it's communication. The road surface isn't just pavement, it's conversation. This experience builds something crucial: genuine self-reliance. When you successfully navigate challenging conditions, when you make split-second decisions that keep you safe, when you handle unexpected situations with skill and calm, you're building confidence that transfers to every other area of your life. You're proving to yourself that you can handle pressure, adapt to change, and overcome obstacles. The neurochemistry of freedom is real. That surge of confidence and capability releases dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with reward and satisfaction. But unlike the cheap dopamine hits from social media or entertainment, this is earned satisfaction. You've accomplished something real, handled something challenging, and proven your competence to yourself. This is why riders often describe their motorcycle as more than transportation. It's a tool for personal growth and mental clarity. The combination of biochemical stress reduction, cognitive engagement, and earned confidence creates a powerful trifecta that boosts overall mental well-being in ways that passive activities simply cannot match. Now let's talk about how to intentionally harness these neurological benefits every time you ride. This isn't just about what happens to your brain, it's about how you can actively use riding to build a stronger, more resilient mind. First, approach every ride as an opportunity to practice flow state principles. Instead of just going from point A to point B, set intentional focus goals. Tell yourself, on this ride, I'm going to maintain perfect throttle control through every curve, or I'm going to practice scanning 3 vehicles ahead at all times. This turns ordinary riding into active brain training. Use the stress reset effect strategically. Had a terrible day at work? Instead of carrying that tension home, take the long route. Give yourself 20 to 30 minutes of focused riding to clear the cortisol from your system. You'll arrive home calmer, clearer, and better able to handle whatever's waiting for you. Your improved cognitive function directly translates to safety. That enhanced spatial reasoning and faster processing speed means you're spotting potential hazards sooner, calculating escape routes more effectively, and making better decisions under pressure. The mental agility you're building isn't just making you smarter, it's making you safer. Turn your daily commute into a brain training session. Instead of dreading traffic, see it as an opportunity to practice heightened awareness. Work on predicting other drivers' behaviors, maintaining smooth control in stop-and-go situations, and staying mentally sharp despite monotony. These are practical applications of the cognitive benefits we discussed. The mental resilience you build on the bike transfers to other life areas. That ability to stay calm under pressure, to process multiple inputs simultaneously, to make quick decisions. These skills serve you in business meetings, family situations, and personal challenges. You're not just learning to ride better, you're learning to live better. Remember that consistency matters more than duration. Regular, shorter rides provide more neurological benefit than occasional long trips. Your brain benefits from the repeated pattern of entering focused states, managing stress, and solving complex movement problems. Even a 15-minute ride can provide measurable cognitive and emotional benefits. Finally, be intentional about reflection. After each ride, take 30 seconds to notice how your mental state has changed. Are you calmer, more focused, less stressed? This awareness reinforces the connection between riding and mental well-being, making the benefits more conscious and sustainable. Your motorcycle is potentially the most effective mental training tool you own, if you use it with intention. The freedom, the focus, the cognitive challenge, they're all there waiting for you every time you throw a leg over the seat. So there's the neurological truth. Your motorcycle isn't just a machine, it's the most effective brain optimization tool you'll ever own. From slashing stress hormones to building cognitive resilience, every ride actively rewires your mind for better performance in all areas of life. If this changes how you think about riding, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop a comment below sharing how riding clears your mind. I read everyone. Now get out there and train your brain on two wheels. Ride safe.